Your day will be much different than today, we promise. We need your help clothing your community. We're going to talk to Shores and Steel from K100 Radio live tomorrow morning about our joint clothing drive. Plus, how to make the best man cave on the block. And need a new way to plow your driveway? How about by remote control? This is so cool. We're going to get a chance to test drive this truck and meet the guy who made it. He's a local guy, right, Bowling Green area, and he's coming to our parking lot. He's going to plow it out tomorrow. So we've gotten rid of our plow contract with the plowing company.
How's this? This is a radio-controlled car. This is a local inventor. We're going to meet the guy who put this together and says, hey, he can just plow his driveway from inside.
Oh, I love it.
I know. How did he come up with the idea? Can we all do it too?
Yeah.
That's coming up. We have a live report in our parking lot.
He's going to be out there, isn't he, with the gadgets. So looking forward to that.
Can we peel you off the wall and move you around into the balmy, sunny beach of Hawaii?
Why don't you put me on top of that remote control car, and I will just sit out there and observe while we plow everything.
I like it.
I'm all for that.
I like it, you weatherhead.
Here's something very obscure, but back in the old Bugs Bunny Roadrunner stuff, Wile E. Coyote had a business card that said Super Genius on it, and as we found out, he really wasn't. The guy who invented that thing, we need to get him business cards. It says Super Genius.
Yes.
He really is.
That is just phenomenal.
It really is.
I love that.
You can kick back, watch News 11 Your Day, look out the window, and just kind of be plowing your driveway with the RC truck.
And as Mel alluded to,
Is
we might
there
get
a
some
way to
use
stay
out of
inside and still clear off the snow off your driveway, especially when it's going to be 6 or 7 degrees?
Yeah, something like that, Chris.
That's right, guys. Plow your driveway all winter long with this guy. We'll have a live report coming up in just a little bit.
And 24 degrees. You know, we're not supposed to get any major amount of snow until tomorrow afternoon. So we got an idea for you. Who wants to be outside shoveling that all right? One local guy come up with a way to stay warm and still get the driveway cleared. Chris Vickers introduces us to him this morning. Chris, I'll tell you, everybody saw this and they said, I want one.
I know.
Smelling patent.
I agree with them, Mel. I'll tell you what, anytime you can figure out how to shovel that driveway without stepping a foot outside into the bitter cold, you got a great idea right there. And Bobby Flume joins me right now, and he's the man with the idea. We'll call him the remote control plow driver and, well, why not inventor of this little machine here. Bobby, explain a little bit about your creation right here.
Well, this is a Tamiya TXT. It's a hobby-grade RC. You can't find this at Radio Shack. Definitely put some modification and some engineering into it. Put some more weight on it, extra batteries, dropped the suspension, extra wheelbase, and then everything up here is all completely custom. We have aluminum L stock that makes the frame, mounts it to the chassis of the truck, and then rolled steel blade that adds the weight, and will actually do the plowing as well as a trip blade.
That plow just driving by behind us was trying to show you up right there, Bobby. I don't think he's got anything on you, though.
I don't know.
This thing's pretty cool. You say it even has the chains right there on there for a little extra traction.
Exactly. Anything that can get some extra traction when it starts getting a little snowy or icy out there.
All right, give me some specs on this. You've plowed your driveway up to how much here?
3 inches pretty easily. The biggest thing with this is just finding traction. As long as the driveway's pretty clear underneath the snow, I can do quite a bit. But
you're looking for a big time snow to actually test this baby out. All right,
exactly.
Well, we want to see how this thing works, all right? So let's put this down here. Let's get a little bit of a sample right here. You got the remote control. Kind of walk us through what you're about to do here.
Well, this is a Spectrum DX6 radio control. I have this left side will control the truck forward, backward, left, and right.
All right. So you got great control over it.
Exactly. 4-wheel spools because I put spools in there so if any tire loses traction, it just keeps on going, won't unwind. Then you have this right side. It's got your plow controls. You got your up and down. And then you got your left side and right side for your angle.
All right, open this guy up, and let's see how we can do right here. First pass down there. Wonderful. You could do this sitting inside on your couch, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do. I'll actually hook this all up in my garage, open my garage door a little bit, drive this out, then walk through my house, and looking out my front bay window, I actually plow my driveway.
You even told me, too, you've sent this over to your neighbor's driveway before. You know, you're the nice neighbor that, kind of helps out and helps people plow their own driveway right there. How long does it take you to do your own driveway?
Actually, just this past snow that we got, I had about 2 inches of snow on my driveway, and I was able to do it in 10 minutes pretty easily.
This is the coolest thing. Oh, my gosh, just look at it go. And I assume, you know, the powdery snow a little bit easier for this this actual thing to actually kind of toss aside. Some of that wet, heavy snow kind of maybe not as easily.
Exactly. Though the heavier the snow, I definitely need to add some more weight to it, get more traction. That's the biggest issue.
You even got the brake lights on the back of this thing. That thing's street legal.
Exactly.
Oh
I actually have headlights on the front, so I can actually do this at nighttime.
Lights on the front.
Exactly.
Chris Vickers, you're all giddy up there, aren't you?
So
you know what, though? This is so cool. Anytime
really
you can
is.
play with toys like this, I mean, does it get better than that?
Not
and
for
it's
you.
it's a toy that gets work done.
What a combination. I love it.
I love it.
So is he going to sell these or what, Chris? How can we get our hands on one of these? I'm sold.
You know what? I asked him before, and Bobby, maybe you could give us some insight on this. I said, come on, Bobby, this has got to be just a prototype for something bigger and better still to come. And he goes, yeah, if somebody's willing to pay me to do something bigger and better, I'll do it for sure.
Exactly, exactly. This is only a hobby right now, but yeah, if I could do anything like this, I'd definitely enjoy it.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I'll tell you what, seriously, I can see a couple of patent lawyers out there right now. Copyright,
Yeah,
They're salivating as we speak.
Exactly.
Yeah, 'cause that would sell
Ooh,
pretty
yeah.
good. Look at that.
Hey, Chris, one more question.
stop,
One more
stop.
question. Oh, it's going to get run over. And thus ends the project. Chris, how long will this baby run?
How long will this one run, Bobby?
Actually, with the battery packs that I have in there, I actually put extra battery packs just to have more weight in there to give it more traction.
Okay.
But actually, I could easily go an hour, hour and a half of battery without having to bring this in and recharge it.
That is awesome.
Easily enough to do my driveway and a couple of my neighbors if they haven't touched their driveway yet.
Don't you want to live next door to him?
I
No
think
kidding.
that is awesome. We'll get you some real-time snow here coming up here, and we'll actually put that guy to the test there. Looks like it did a pretty good job right here. Pretty much cleared the walkway right off.
It's incredible.
Absolutely love it. All right. I got to call the folks in Buffalo, man, because they have gotten feet and feet of snow. I should get him to make one of those for my father.
Mike Stone's asking off camera here, how much? And I said, well, it's not for sale. And Mike goes, no, no, no. How much?
How much?
He's got his wallet open. He's willing to pay.
Well, enjoy your morning, folks.
Oh,
There's
there's
the
the
car.
I want one. We headed this way, right? So you're probably worrying about shoveling, getting it cleared away. Well, one Bowling Green man has kind of a unique solution. Take a look at Bobby Flume's creation. It is a custom-made remote-controlled truck with a large snowplow attached. He says he's been working on perfecting it for the past few winters and that it really came out of his love of just working on projects.
I'm a tinker, and anytime you can take a mundane job task as shoveling snow and make it fun and warm, I'm down for it.
Flume says he can plow his driveway in about 10 minutes, all while sitting inside where it's warm. He also says he's excited about this week's storm because so far he's only tested his plow with about 3 inches of snow. Chris, you were out there with him, and you can vouch for the success of that product.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you know, come Friday morning, he's going to be getting phone calls out right there. Hey, who's going to come out and plow my driveway, get it done with. We are expecting
One of the worst things about winter, many think, is having to shovel snow.
But for a Bowling Green man, it's anything but a chore. This is the reason why. Bobby Flume has created a remote-controlled truck with a large snowplow attached. With just a flick of his hand, he clears his entire driveway in about 10 minutes while he's warm and cozy inside his house. Bobby says he's a tinkerer who's been perfecting the truck for the past few winters, and everyone who sees it is just amazed.
I get quite a few compliments from my neighbors. They say that's the coolest thing they've ever seen. I actually get quite a few people that drive by and stop, roll down their window, and they'll be watching for a couple minutes as I do it.
Bobby's looking forward to testing his creation during the upcoming storm. I like it. That's genius, young man.
Yes, it is. We'll see you at 11.